know what to think anymore. Is that really true? For real?
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but it's all 100% true. Don't just sit there and cry. Crying will get you nowhere. Sally, my dear, there's only one way to save yourself from a future of unthinkable pain and suffering. You're a smart girl. You know what you need to do, don't you?
I don't wanna.
Hey, you guys, check it out. I got a new picture of my daughter. Isn't she adorable?
Alan, you've shown us that picture 3 times today.
Whenever we go out for drinks, you always spend the whole night bragging about your daughter, Alan. I know, she's the cutest girl in the world, right? Who wouldn't spend all day bragging if they had a daughter like mine? Becoming her dad is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Oh, Sally. Ouch! Hey! What'd you do that for? You were being obnoxious.
My turn. You ready for some more, Alan?
Go for it, Angie! Hey, knock it off! It hurts! Ouch! Ow! Stop it! Come on! It hurts, but I don't mind the pain. After all, I know that I've got my 4-year-old daughter Sally and wife Jasmine waiting at home for me. My name's Alan. I'm out for drinks right now with my coworkers, Harry and Angie. We've been under a lot of pressure with a big project lately, so I thought it'd be nice for us to all relax together for a change. Okay, I guess. I should probably get moving along pretty soon. My wife gets really mad at me if I come home too late. See you, Alan. Thanks for coming out with us tonight.
Yeah, let's do this again soon, okay?
Hey, Angie, don't tell me you're...
Huh? Oh no, don't worry about me. It's nothing.
You sure? I'm home!
Daddy! Welcome home, Daddy!
Welcome back, Alan.
Hey, Sally!
No! Not your whisker face! Your whiskers are really itchy, Daddy! It feels like you're a werewolf! An itchy werewolf!
An itchy werewolf. That's a new one.
Aww! I'm sorry, Sally. I was just so excited to finally come home and see you!
I love you a lot too, Daddy! But I don't love when you give me kisses with your whiskery face. When I get married, I'm gonna make my husband shave every 4 hours.
Whoa, slow down! Sally, you're only 4 years old! Don't you think it's a little early to be talking about marriage? You're growing up way too fast!
Alan, get a hold of yourself. What are you crying for all of a sudden? She's not getting married for at least another 14 years.
Oh yeah, but now that I think about it, there will come a day when Sally does get married. I gotta raise her with love and care until then. A few days later, I finished my work way ahead of schedule today. So I went over to Sally's daycare to pick her up from school.
Daddy! Over here! I'm over here, Daddy!
Hey, Sally! It's great to see you, sweetheart!
Meh.
What are you doing with your hand, Sally?
This is my social distance zone, Daddy. I'm protecting myself from your whisker face kisses.
Looks like Sally is taking her social distancing a little bit too seriously.
Oh, hi, Miss Jones.
Don't worry about it too much, though, Mr. Redmond. Sakura loves you a lot. She talks about you all the time. And just today, she even drew this picture of you.
Really? Oh boy, let me see. Wait, why did she draw my beard so thick? I look like a pirate or something. Hey, don't laugh at me!
I'm sorry. It's just that you really do look like a pirate.
Give me a break. Now both Sally and her teacher are teasing me.
Now, Daddy. Don't you think it's time we headed home? Let's not take up any more of Miss Jones' valuable time.
Yeah, sure. Wait, why are you saying it like I'm the one who was goofing around? Thanks for today, Mrs. Jones. We'll see you again soon.
Take care.
We left the daycare and walked home. And when we got there...
Look, it's Grandma. Hi, Grandma. Well. If it isn't my darling little Sally.
Good afternoon, Mom.
Oh, Alan, you're here too? You're so skinny that it's hard to see you with just the naked eye. If you're going to be the man of the house, you need to do a serious overhaul. We left the daycare and walked home. And when we got there...
Yes, Mother, I have. Many times. But I get your point.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Sally, dear, how would you like to come to your grandma's house this afternoon? I've got some fresh buns coming out of the oven soon. Yay! Grandma's buns are the best! Don't worry about Sally, Alan. I'll look after her for the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Mom.
Bye-bye, Daddy. See you later.
Have fun at Grandma's house. Be good. In case you didn't catch it, my mother-in-law doesn't trust me at all with Sally. She's so condescending. Nah, I hit some snags every once in a while, but overall, I can honestly say that my life's going pretty well right now. But what happened later on that day would change my life forever.
Hey, what's this?
Let me see. I'm not sure. Is it some kind of business card?
You mean you don't know? It came out of the pocket of the jacket you wore yesterday.
Wait, really? That's weird. I have no idea how it could have gotten there.
Alan, how could you? I trusted you. I can't believe you would go to that kind of club.
Huh? What do you mean, that kind of club? I don't go to any clubs at all, much less that kind of club. You know I only have eyes for you, Jasmine. You've got to believe me.
Oh, you want me to just believe you, is that right? How can I believe you when you come home smelling like another woman's perfume?
Perfume? What are you talking about? None of the women at the office wear strong-smelling perfume.
If that's true, then explain why your jacket smells like the perfume department at a department store.
What the? You're right. That's really strong.
You can sleep on the couch tonight, Alan, and make your own dinner.
Jasmine, please! What's going on? I'm telling the truth. I haven't been to any seedy clubs. Just out for drinks with Angie and Harry. This is all a huge misunderstanding. I tried for days to explain that to Jasmine, but she refused to even hear me out.
Whee! Hey, Alan.
Whoa! Oh, jeez. It's you, Angie. Don't scare me like that.
It's not my fault. You're such a scaredy cat. So, how are things going at home, Alan? Have you made up with your wife yet?
Not really.
Don't you think you should just admit that you were having an affair and get it over with?
What? But I'm not having an affair!
I'm joking. Hey, would you mind if I went over and played with Sally for a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead. Sally would love to play with you.
All right, talk to you later, Alan.
I've invited Angie and Harry over to our house for dinner a couple of times. So Sally and Angie have become pretty good friends. Man, what am I gonna do about Jasmine? The next day, I bought one of Jasmine's favorite cakes on the way home from work to see if maybe it might get her to calm down and talk to me. I'm home! Huh? Where's Sally? She always comes running when she hears me come home. Oh, there you are, Sally! I'm home!
Don't touch me!
It's okay, Sally. I just shaved a few hours ago. I don't have any whiskers yet.
I'll never forgive you. I'll never forgive you for what you did.
What?
Get out of this house.
Sally, what's gotten into you all of a sudden? Why are you shouting at me like this?
Sally, what's going on, sweetie?
I hate you. I hate you, Daddy. I hate you. You're not my daddy anymore. I don't need a daddy like you.
What are you saying? Of course he's your daddy.
Not anymore, he's not.
But why, Sally?
He knows why. Get out! Get out! Get out!
Sally, please.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Sally, calm down. Let's go sit down and cool off, okay?
I've never seen Sally get angry like this. It's so unlike her. I think it would probably be for the best if I do what she says and leave the house for a while. Okay, Sally, I got it. I'll leave. It's okay.
Alan.
I wonder if maybe Jasmine told her something that made her react like that. Could she have told her that I was having an affair? For now, I'll just have to get a room in a hotel or something. Hey! Alan, what are you doing? It's raining cats and dogs. Why don't you have an umbrella? Oh, Harry, it's you. I didn't expect to run into you here. You're soaking wet, Alan. My house is nearby. Come in and we'll get you dried off. Thanks. All right, Alan, start talking. What happened? It's a long story, but Sally told me to get out of the house, so I did. What? Sally said that? I don't believe it. Believe it or not, she said it. But why would she say that? You're not telling me something. You see, I told Harry about everything that happened over the last few days. And so now Jasmine thinks you're having an affair? I guess so. Wow, you're in quite the predicament. Right? I mean, hey, what's that business card? You mean this one? What about it? Isn't that the business card for a seedy club around here? Ah, so you've been there too, huh? That's unexpected. But yeah, I go to that club all the time. I'm surprised I've never seen you there. I'm trying to tell you I've never been there. But that's the exact same business card that was in my jacket pocket the other day. Harry, don't tell me you're the one that put it in there. Why would I do a thing like that? What good it would do me to make your wife suspicious? I'm just saying, it seems like an awfully strange coincidence that you just so happen to have the exact same card that was in my pocket. That was in the jacket I wore the day we went out for drinks with Angie, remember? Wait a minute. Then... Angie! Huh? It must have been Angie! What do you mean? When we were paying the bill, that card fell out of my wallet. Then for some reason, Angie said that she wanted it, so I gave it to her. Angie must have taken it to put it in your pocket. But Angie? Why would Angie do that? Don't tell anyone I told you this, but Angie has had a massive crush on you for a really long time. Since before you got married. She did? I had no idea. Yeah, I bet she was trying to drive a wedge between you and your wife to get the two of you to break up. No way. Wait! Now that you mention it, the other day she was playing with Sally in the park for a while. Do you think Angie might have said something to her to make her hate me? The next day, I called Angie out to the roof of our office building.
What did you want to talk about, Alan?
Take a look at this.
What is it? Some business card?
My wife found this card in my jacket pocket. Do you know anything about that? Angie, tell me the truth right now! Do you have any idea what kind of damage this card did to my marriage? I got kicked out of my own house! The only time I've worn this jacket lately is the day I went out with you and Harry. Harry told me it wasn't him, and I have no reason to suspect him. He also told me that he dropped this card and you asked him for it.
I'm sorry, Alan. I'm so sorry.
So it was you after all!
Alan, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I was so stupid. The truth is that I've had a crush on you for as long as I can remember. When you talk about how happy your life is and how much you love your daughter, I get so jealous. I can't stand it. I'm so terribly sorry for what I did.
I guess I should have been more perceptive. I wouldn't have talked about my family in front of you so much if I had noticed how you felt. But still, the business card was one thing, but lying to Sally to get at me? That's a step too far!
What? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me! I saw you talking to her in the park! You told her I was cheating, didn't you?
No, Alan, that's not true. I wouldn't lie to Sally like that. I was just playing with her, that's all. I swear, we were just playing. Honestly, while I was playing with her, I started feeling incredibly guilty about what I did with the business card. When I realized that what I did would end up hurting Sally really badly, it was all I could do to keep from crying. I had every intention to tell you about the whole thing and apologize today.
Really, Angie?
Yes, I swear on my life, Alan.
Angie doesn't seem like she's being dishonest right now. Does this mean that it really was Jasmine who told Sally I was having an affair? Later that evening, I got a call from Jasmine. Hey, Jasmine, what's up?
Hi, Alan.
I wanted to talk to you about that business card thing. I found out that it was one of my coworkers who put it in there as a prank. She said she's gonna come to you one of these days and apologize personally.
I'm not concerned about that anymore.
You're not?
No, I acted really immature that day. I'm sorry, Alan.
Nah, you don't need to apologize. It was a misunderstanding.
I called to talk to you about Sally.
Sally? Is she okay? Did something happen?
She keeps saying that she hates you, and that if you ever come home, then she'd run away forever. She won't budge an inch, no matter what I say. And even if I try to get her to tell me why, she won't tell me anything.
So you mean that she didn't get this way because you were lying to her that I was having an affair?
Are you out of your mind? Why would I tell Sally you were having an affair?
Well then, if it wasn't you, then who was it?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I have no idea. I hate to ask you to do this, but could you stay away from home for just a little longer until I can figure something out? Don't worry. I'll get to the bottom of this. I just need a little time.
Okay, Jasmine, I trust you. What in the world is going on? Later that night, I was sitting on a park bench trying to clear my mind.
There you are, Alan. You filthy scoundrel.
Mom, what are you doing here?
I'm not the problem. You are. What are you doing lazing around in a park at night? Hurry up and divorce my daughter. The only way to fix this is for you to disappear. It's what's best for both Jasmine and Sally.
I don't believe it. It was her! My mother-in-law was the one who lied to Sally! Sally has been spending an awful lot of time at her house lately. I bet she heard about the business card from Jasmine. Mom, please, just calm down for a minute and listen.
I don't want to hear a single excuse out of you. To think I allowed you to marry my sweet daughter. I thought that you would treat her like a husband ought to.
Huh?
That's why I was always so hard on you. You may not know this, but Jessica's father was very abusive to her. to the point she developed a fear of men. But you came along and broke through the walls to her heart, so I gave your marriage my blessing. I thought that you were the only man in the world who could make her happy. And you did make her happy, for a while. I was grateful to you, Alan. And now, you go and do an awful thing like this?
My mother-in-law kept tearing into me for the next several minutes while I just sat there and took it. Eventually, she got too tired to keep going and started crying her eyes out.
Alan, do you still love Jasmine? Tell me the truth.
Of course I do.
Can I trust you, Alan?
Yes, Mom, of course you can.
Then just this once, I'll believe you. Now, let's both go together and apologize to Jasmine so the two of you can start trying to rebuild your marriage. However, I want you to know that if you ever do anything to hurt my Jasmine again, I'll kill you. I'll grind your bones to dust.
Ah!
Let's go and get this over with then. I'll give you a ride in my car.
Wait, hold on just 1 second, Mom. I'm telling you, this is all one big misunderstanding. I doubt she would believe me even if I explained what happened. I think it'd be better for her to hear from Jasmine. I called Jasmine, explained the situation, and handed the phone to my mother-in-law so they could talk.
What? He was. He didn't. She did? Oh my goodness gracious, Alan. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, Mom, really. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I shouted at you like that. Please, Alan, could we just forget all of this happened? I'll be heading home now. Goodbye.
I had no idea about that part of Jasmine's past. I'm glad she told me about that. It also explains why her mom was always so rough on me. But wait, from the sound of things, it wasn't my mom who lied to Sally either. It wasn't Angie, it wasn't Jasmine, it wasn't my mother-in-law. Then, who the heck was it? I'm out of suspects! Could it be that I overlooked something? The next day, I was out at a restaurant to get a drink with Harry. I guess he thought that I could use some cheering up after this week's exhausting series of events. So tell me, Alan, did you figure anything out yet? Oh, by the look on your face, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that's a no. Yep, I haven't figured anything out. That's a bummer. But hey, sitting around moping and worrying all the time is bad for your health. Let's enjoy ourselves tonight, Alan, okay? Thanks, Harry. After we'd been enjoying ourselves for a while, someone came up to Harry.
Huh? Harry, is that you? What a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here. How have you been?
Oh, hey, Chelsea. I was just having a drink with my coworker, Alan.
Oh, that's nice. I just came by to have a drink all by my lonesome because I don't have a boyfriend. But I'm not sad about that or anything.
Wait, Miss Jones?
Huh? Oh, you're Sally's dad, aren't you? Wow, I had no idea you were going to be here.
Yeah, Harry here invited me out for a drink, so yeah, here we are.
That's awesome. I definitely did not know about that. Just like I didn't know that you were a coworker of my brother Harry.
Oh, are you Sally's teacher, Chelsea? I had no idea. Not at all.
Yup, I sure am. What an incredible coincidence, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised too.
Hey, since I'm here, would you two boys mind if I joined you?
Yeah, sure. The more the merrier.
Oh, aren't you a sweetheart? Thanks, Alan.
And with that, Miss Jones sat down and joined me and Harry at our table. Boy, it sure is a crazy coincidence that Sally's teacher was Harry's little sister. How is Sally doing at school these days, Miss Jones?
She's been looking pretty sad lately, actually.
Yeah, I figured.
Did something happen at home? She's been acting this way for quite some time now.
Well, you see... Hey, wait, Harry, you don't... I tried to stop Harry, but he didn't listen and told Miss Jones about everything.
Oh my goodness! I had no idea any of that had happened. You know what I think? I bet it was your wife who lied to Sally about you having an affair. Yup, there's no doubt in my mind. She's guilty.
I don't know. I talked to her about it, and it seems like she's innocent. I gotta be honest with you, Alan. I think it was your wife, too. You too, Harry?
Listen, Alan, you need to hear this. When women set their eyes on something, then they're willing to do anything and everything they need to do in order to get their hands on it. Have you considered the possibility that your wife is actually cheating on you? Maybe she's just using Sally as a tool to get you out of the house.
No, there's no way she would do that. I guess I should tell you. Look, Alan, gives me no pleasure to say this, but I saw them. Them? Who's them? I saw Jasmine walking in the park with another guy, hand in hand. What? I didn't want to believe it either, Alan. After hearing what Chelsea just said, I'm almost positive. I know what I saw, Alan. Jasmine is betraying you. No, that can't be.
You must be devastated. I can't imagine what it's like to get cheated on. But enough about that. Let's order another round and drink our worries away.
That's the spirit, Chelsea. Hey, waitress, another round. I drank more that night than I ever had before to try and forget about Jasmine, Sally, and everything else. I was pretty wasted, but the last thing I remember was Harry and Chelsea talking to each other about something. And after that, I blacked out. I don't remember anything else. I spent the next several days trying to sort things out in my head. Harry says he saw Jasmine walking with another guy. Does that mean she's cheating on me? There's a big part of me that just refuses to believe that. Just then, my phone rang. It was from Jasmine. Hello?
We need to talk.
Great timing, Jasmine. I wanted to talk to you too.
Oh, really? All right, well, could I go first? I have a message for you from Sally.
From Sally? What is it?
I don't really understand, but she told me to tell you that she wants you to come pick her up from school tomorrow and to bring Harry along. She says she has something she wants to talk to the two of you about.
She wants me to bring Harry along? Why?
Like I said, I haven't the slightest idea.
I figured this might be my only chance to salvage my relationship with Sally, so I did exactly like she asked me to. Can you explain why I'm getting dragged into this? Sorry, Harry. I'm just as confused as you. All I know is that Sally wanted me to bring you along when I pick her up. Man, this week keeps getting weirder and weirder. I wonder what Sally wants. She kicks me out of the house and now she wants me to pick her up?
There they are. Over here, Daddy.
Sally!
Okay, Sally. I think it's about time you started doing some explaining. Why did you call us all out here today? Wait a minute, Harry? What are you doing here?
I was asking Alan the same question. Alan just said that Sally wanted me to come, so I came.
First off, I'd like you all to listen to this voice recording.
A recording?
Hey, Sally. I need to tell you something. Yesterday in the park, I saw your daddy walking around while holding hands with a woman I don't know. I'm sorry to tell you, but I think your daddy is cheating on your mommy.
Again?
Here, take a look at this.
Huh?
You see? Your daddy looks like he likes this woman a lot, doesn't he? She's the woman I saw him kissing in the park yesterday. I'm proud of you, Sally. You were right to kick your daddy out of the house. He betrayed you. I'm going to talk to your mommy soon, too. I'll tell her everything I told you, so you won't ever have to see your daddy again.
Oh, okay.
What? How did you get that recording?
No, I don't believe this! It was you who was lying to Sally? Miss Jones, how could you?
I'm sorry, Daddy. But I believed what she told me at first. She kept telling me that she saw you kissing women other than Mommy. But after a while, I started to get suspicious. She was showing me a new picture of you with a different woman every day. I knew something was wrong.
You did? But how? How did you know?
The biggest clue was when I looked at my daddy's old high school yearbook. All the students wrote their dreams for their future, and Daddy wrote that he wished just one girl would like him. If my daddy was desperate enough to write something like that in his yearbook, there was no way he'd be able to see a new woman every day.
I never thought I'd one day be glad I was such a loser in high school.
And then I took a look at Miss Jones' cell phone when she left the room one day. When I turned it on, I saw that she had a picture of my daddy set as her background image. And furthermore, that picture had the exact same pose as the one she showed me.
Hey, you can't just look at people's phones. That's a violation of my privacy.
You have my picture as your wallpaper?
Once I managed to figure out her password, the next big revelation was that Harry was in on the whole thing too. Miss Jones and Harry were using mine to plan their scheme. It turns out that Harry has a huge crush on Mommy. They were trying to get my mommy and daddy to get a divorce, and then Miss Jones could marry Daddy, and Harry could marry Mommy.
I can't believe what I'm hearing! Harry! Is that true? You were in on this?
Now that I think about it, Harry's been sending me a ton of line messages lately. I thought that he was just worried about how our relationship was doing, but I guess he had other intentions. Oh, Sally, you're so creative. Did you make up that story all by yourself? My, you're clever.
Oh yeah, you know kids. They're always making up stories about having all these grand adventures. Harry, didn't you hear her recording? That was real. You're not gonna get around this by claiming she made it up.
That's right. I think the two of you both have a lot of explaining to do. Well, actually...
We didn't. We had them dead to rights. They told us everything. Simply put, Chelsea and Harry just get furious when they see a happy family and do whatever they can to break it up. They were so peeved by how happy our family was that they figured if they could break us up and then marry each one of us, maybe they could be as happy as we are too. It seems that the root of this problem stems from their parents' relationship. They were both constantly cheating on each other, and that corrupted their kids' view on marriage and family. To make matters worse, both of them died while Chelsea and Harry were still young. I understand that the two of you had a difficult upbringing, but that doesn't mean you can get away with what you did to us. You even used our own 4-year-old daughter as a tool in your scheme to break our family apart. That's one of the most depraved things I've ever heard of.
That's right. Do you have any idea the kind of pain you two caused Sally?
Needless to say, we'll be reporting this incident both the daycare and our company.
Wait, please. You can't. Don't tell the daycare about this.
Oh, and you can't do that! You're gonna get me fired! Don't waste your breath.
Please, Alan. Please.
I'm begging you! Just as I promised them, I made my reports to both Sally's daycare and my superior about everything. Chelsea was fired from the daycare immediately. And since apparently this wasn't the first time Harry had been in similar trouble, he was demoted to the lowest position in the company, where he's now doing everyone else's busy work all day.
I wonder what Chelsea and Harry are doing now.
Well, it's a small town and word gets around fast. Last I heard, they've been rejected by every company in town, so they're moving somewhere to start fresh. There's no good way to dress this up. The only thing they know is how to make people miserable, so I doubt they'll ever be able to become truly happy themselves. I'm sorry about everything, Sally.
Me too, Daddy. I should have known better. You would never do anything to hurt me and Mommy. I should never have believed Miss Jones. I said a lot of really mean things to you, Daddy. I'm really sorry. Don't beat yourself up like that, Sally. Mommy and Daddy make mistakes too. We're only human after all. What's important is that we learn from those mistakes. You and I never should have believed what Miss Jones said. We should have trusted Daddy. If we did, then none of this would have happened. And I have to hand it to you. You handled your mistakes pretty darn well this time around. I did?
That's right, Sally! As soon as you realized what a mistake you had made, you got right to work as hard as you can to do something about it, didn't you? You making that voice recording of Miss Jones really saved the day, and our family.
Daddy, I love you.
I love you too. She seems mature for her age, but she's still just a kid deep down. It's up to me and Jasmine to give her a safe and happy upbringing.
Daddy, your whiskers. Ouch. That hurts. Let me go. Let me go.
I'm never letting you go, Sally! And you too, Jasmine. It's just like my mother-in-law said. It's my responsibility to protect this family. I've got to be as strong as I can be.
Hey, Melanie. Yes, what is it? All the relatives are gonna be having a get-together, so help get ready. And don't do anything weird. What? What about, sis? What? You just pick up the slack for her, then everything is solved. Okay. My name is Melanie. I live in the suburbs. My family's been successful in running and operating a fruit and vegetable operation. My mom's sister, my aunt, is very powerful in the family. Not only are the people in the family not able to talk back to her, but anyone she knows is also afraid to say anything to her. How terrifying. I'm here.
What are those clothes? There's dust all over it.
What? Sorry, ma'am.
Shoes! Fix your shoes!
Yes, ma'am.
How did you manage to get married? You must be getting fooled.
Sorry, madam.
Not madam, ma'am. You don't know how to speak English properly.
So sorry.
Duh! You need to sharpen up. And you call yourself my niece? Get to the kitchen already. I've been waiting for you.
Yes, ma'am. Afterward, I was being yelled at and chewed out by my auntie while quietly working the chores that were assigned to me. Once I finished most of the work, I wiped the table for you, auntie.
Okay. Thanks, Maya.
Melanie isn't finished yet. I'm so sorry, auntie. I know she's always super weird and slow when she does things.
Come on, Melanie. Keep going. Not Move those hands.
Auntie was always a little kind to sis for some reason. Maybe she'd be nicer to me if I was the first child. I finished everything off and then started round 2 of Hell on Earth, eating with my relatives.
I heard that you didn't help out Auntie Abigail at all.
That was because she's micromanaging and super strict.
You're seriously such a four-eyed loser. Stop causing so much headache for your auntie.
You were being chewed out like the whole time.
I think the entrance should be bigger, huh?
Yeah, I want to invite more people, and I think we're going to have a lot of babies.
You little rascal.
I'm going to be getting married too. What's the difference in attitude?
Oh, look at these clothes. It's super popular in LA right now. It costs over $1,000.
What? $1,000?
Wow, it's so cute.
It looks great on you, dear.
Thank you. You want to try it on too, Melanie?
Oh, maybe not, huh? I feel bad for your clothes. Yeah, you let her wear it and you'll never be able to wear it again.
Hey, sis, where did you get that kind of
Melanie, get over here!
After I was called out by my auntie, I couldn't take another bite of food. The meal was over and I went back home later than everyone else. Ah!
What? What's going on? What are you screaming about?
It's gone. What's gone? The money that was supposed to be in the safe.
You must use the money without thinking about it.
Of course not. Look at the safe. It's completely beat to a pulp. You can even see where it's been pried open.
You must have lost the key and pried it open yourself. You are pretty forgetful.
I did not lose the key.
You probably just remember where you put it. Stupid.
I don't believe it. Wait, did you guys?
What? Are you seriously going to blame your family? You're the worst.
The only people that can do this are relatives.
What? You're seriously the worst. Blaming your family?
Then how did you buy those clothes? You said it cost over $1,000, right? Where did you manage to will that money into existence?
What? I got it from my paycheck, dummy.
How? You bought a $2,500 bag before you bought the $1,000 dress. It's way over your salary.
Shut up. Do you think I have any obligation to answer that?
I don't want you to answer a question with a question.
How terrible. She's thirsty for money.
She has no reason to think that her family member stole anything, but she won't stop blaming us.
But
no buts. Do you have any proof or not?
Then I'm going to talk to the police.
The police?
You really are stupid.
How am I stupid? If someone steals my money, then I need to call the police. There was almost $8,000 in that safe.
You realize that you're going to be letting everyone know that we as a family had someone break into our house. What a shame.
You know, Auntie cares what people think of her. She might hate you. What?
You can't even manage a large amount of money like $8,000. You're going to be scolded.
You're gonna make an enemy out of her?
There are no cameras in the house. We have no idea how likely it is that thief would be caught. But people know for sure how horrible you are at keeping track of your money.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Oh no, I guess I don't have any proof one of them stole my money.
Just leave it alone. Pretend it never happened.
That's it. There's no point in looking for who did it.
I was upset, but they weren't completely wrong. I was just way too lax and unprepared with how I was managing my money. That was enough for my auntie to be scolding me instead of getting upset about my money being stolen.
Where are you headed?
I'm going to throw out the safe. I can't use this anymore. I just had to cry and let it all out, but I couldn't let it out. That's why
You bought another one?
It'll be fine this time around.
I see. I think it does look a little sturdier than that old one. I think it'll work.
I hope it works.
Where are you going?
I'm going to work.
She's gone?
I heard the front entrance. She's gone.
She must have more than the 80 from before. This safe is humongous.
Right?
But this time around, this safe is rock solid. It won't be as easy as before. Wait, what is this? Huh? No way!
What's wrong, honey?
Look at this! The memo that details how to open the safe!
Whoa, what an idiot. She's so stupid.
What's going on?
Whoa, that's a huge safe.
Hey, Maya!
So yeah, blah, 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 blah.
She's such an idiot.
So yeah, we just need the key now.
I think we'll find it if we look around. That's true, I think so too.
Great, let's start on our key hunt quest.
Roger that.
Got it.
Great job, Maya.
What? Wait, it's not here. The money's completely gone.
What's going on, Melanie? Is something wrong?
Maya, Dad, Mom.
Oh, I know that look.
The money is gone again, isn't it?
You opened the safe?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
What do you mean? How?
There was a memo near the safe that said how to open it. And you left the key and everything.
We opened it up as a thank you for our daily hard work.
What?
So yeah, we've used your $30,000 wedding fund for Maya.
30,000? You used it all?
Of course we did. There's not a penny left. Yeah, she really would call the cops if we didn't say we did it this time around because there was so much. We just have to blame her for leaving it so vulnerable. That's horrible. This is just thievery. No, it's robbery. You're making it sound bad. I never said I'd give it to any of you. Oh, really? Even if that was true, it's your fault for making us think that.
That's exactly right. You're the one that's gonna get in trouble if you tell your auntie.
I don't know about that.
Huh?
That's not my money. That's not even money for the wedding.
Huh?
It's not my money.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it is your money, right?
Oh, you've done it now. I've got nothing to do with what happens next.
What are you talking about?
That money is for my cousin. He was going to use it for his down payment on his new house. My auntie gave it to me for safekeeping for a little while.
Safekeeping?
What do you mean? It's not my money is what I mean. Don't make me repeat myself.
Ah!
So it begins. Welcome to hell.
Sorry to interrupt you all. It's all right.
Shall I massage your shoulders?
You don't have to kiss my ass. I'm just gonna be on my way.
Well, what do you need?
Oh, it's no big deal. Melanie,
Ah!
is something the matter? No, nothing.
Yes, Auntie?
I need the down payment tomorrow, so can you give it back to me now?
Well...
Leave it to us!
Yeah, if you need it tomorrow, we can bring it to you.
Yeah. It's seriously not something you need to worry about.
It's all right. I'm already here. I'll take it now. Melanie?
But you know...
Yeah, I do. I know.
Yeah, it's just that... Auntie.
What are you talking about? Spit it out.
Oh, Melanie forgot how to open the safe, right, Melanie? I know exactly how to open the safe.
Great, then go get me the money.
We'll get it for you.
Why do you know how to open Melanie's safe?
Well, that's because...
Melanie, you shut up! No, you all shut up. Melanie, take me to the safe.
I politely obliged and led her to the safe. Honestly, there was no chance that they were going to make it out of this. They're going to pay for this. Troublebusters.
What is this?
Just as you can see, someone broke in and stole the $30,000.
What? Broke in? What about the cops? Who did it? Let me explain that to you. We don't know who did it, but it's her fault. But since her mistake is our whole household's mistake, we'll all figure out a way to pay you back for your $30,000 together, so please don't be so angry.
Yes, please.
I'm so sorry for my stupid sister. We'll pay you back ASAP. Uh-huh. You're okay with that, Melanie? Of course she is. We decided this together as a I'm asking her. Well?
Absolutely not. They looked at the memo that I left to open it, then looked around for the key and opened the safe to steal the $30,000, and they used it all.
Melanie! So, what do you say? No. It's not what it looks like.
It's her fault for not keeping a better eye on the safe.
Yeah, there was a memo. We thought it was just a thank you for your hard work kind of thing.
Okay, then why did you dig around my room for the key?
That's like some kind of find the key, find the treasure type adventure thing, you know? You really think your stupid excuse is going to fly? I'm sorry. You opened it without her permission and stole the money. You're a thief.
Sorry, I didn't realize that her money was your money.
That's not the problem here. You stole someone's money.
Sorry.
And at first you lied about a thief breaking in. How do you explain that?
I was just not sure what to do.
You can't use that as an excuse. I'm cutting ties with the three of you. But I can't keep thieves around. I don't know when you're going to stab me in the back.
But you always took care of me.
What? Don't be so dense. I just gave up on you a long time ago.
But
you took all the credit and tried to make yourself look good. You're messed up and spoiled. I just knew that there was no saving you. Maybe the others didn't notice, but I can see what's going on.
But
then why were you so mean to Melanie? Because I can tell that she can grow. I only act tough towards the people that I feel are worth it. So all three of you are fired. I'm taking this house and all the family wealth. Melanie will be taking it over from this point forward.
But
I don't have any work, housing, or money to give you thieves. Get the hell out of my sight. But please, don't say that. Come on, sis. Give us one more chance. You think I'm that soft? You know I'm not.
But come on! We're family! Give us a chance!
come on, Dad and Mom are begging you. Give us a break.
You all are going to pretend like you're above everyone else in punishment? You're all seriously rotten from the inside out. You've stolen so much from Melanie. You're going to be paying for it.
Wait, hang on.
Well, why? How does this happen?
The money that you guys stole, the $30,000. I'm going to talk to some debt recovery agent to recover my money.
What? What
do you mean? It means that someone really scary is gonna come knocking for that 30,000. Someone worse than her. I'm going to lose half the money, but it's better than zero, huh? Just so you know, they don't care about you at all. You're not related. Also, they're gonna expect interest. Good luck. Wait, hang on. You haven't actually used Melanie's money.
Oh, yeah! Exactly, yes.
You said that you thought it was a present from her a second ago. You just confessed.
You guys are seriously making no sense.
We were just confused.
Yeah, that's right. Completely confused. This is definitely someone outside.
What? You think you can change the story now? You're making 0 sense. Shut up.
They say reality is stranger than fiction.
You never know what's going to happen when you turn the corner. That's life.
Exactly. So, Auntie, you're gonna rethink this and understand that we were just mistaken. We've gone back to an outside job.
You guys are saying you haven't stolen the money then.
That's right.
Okay, then what's with all the new things that you've got? The clothing, the accessories, the golf clubs?
Huh?
Oh,
I'm just gonna step out.
you're going AFK? Got it.
Of course you'd be confused. The clothing, the things they have on, the luxury goods, it's all new and expensive. There's no way they could buy all of that in a single day considering the amount of money they make. It's literally the first thing you would notice. I guess I wouldn't need to play my final card of never touching the safe with my bare hands so I could find the thief using the fingerprints.
You all owe me money, don't you? You guys look like you're doing pretty good. Where did you manage to secure that money?
This was everything they've purchased.
Hey, why would you bring that out now?
It's like adding fuel to the flame.
What? You realize that you're in an ocean of flames right now.
Huh. There's a good 10,000 plus worth of goods here. Wait, something seems off. Weird, huh?
That's...
Melanie, go get Cristiano. Make him figure out where they got the money.
understood. But...
By the way, I'm going to be looking for that 8,000 that you said went missing too.
Thank you.
You snitched!
I just checked to see if she really would be angry.
Yeah, I just listened. The doors were locked. Relatives stole it. It's not her fault. If anyone is at fault, it's your fault for stealing from your own family. No, I don't know about that money.
It was a thief! A thief did it!
Believe us, please.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Don't worry. It's going to be a long night, so good luck, guys.
The three were questioned and interrogated by the well-known warlord Cristiano, and they confessed immediately. The $8,000 and the $30,000 this time around were both their doing. They just kept lying and it didn't matter. One lie led to another. Now I was able to be responsible for them to be let go, lose their house, their family inheritance, and any family ties. Their wrongdoings were also made public, so they were completely isolated and disappeared.
How do you feel? A little better?
Yeah, my fiancé from New York is happy with how everything went.
I see, that's good. If only your ex-family actually followed manners, they wouldn't be in this situation.
What happened to them?
Oh, they were completely stalked by the loan sharks and debt collectors. They've been working day and night, but they've only been able to pay back interest, so meh. Suits them for stealing people's money.
I want to study hard and repay her. She was always tough on me. Honestly, I wasn't that good with her, but she was just shooting me straight. She was always a good person. My auntie didn't turn me away when I went to tell her about the safe. She just listened and said we need to really beat that thieving family to a pulp and help me set up the trap with the memo. I'm sure she knew this would happen. There was a chance that her money wouldn't come back, but she set the $30,000 bait for me too. She's definitely not someone I want to make an enemy out of.
Hey, the thing in the parking lot. You notice it? Huh? Sorry, I didn't notice it. How do you not notice the BMW that I bought?
Aaron, let's go.
Oh, hey, sis. I'm home.
What? The temp construction worker can leave? How long are you gonna be at our parents' house? You should really consider moving out already.
Don't say that, Sandra. Ella doesn't have the means to move out of the house.
Who do you think allows you to be able to stay in a nice house with a nice room and nice environment, huh? You just sit there and suck on your own mom's teat. You don't even think you're lame.
I've been paying for rent here, too.
No, I know you're not paying much, considering you're just working construction.
Hey, Sandra. You can't be scolding him like you would be scolding me, an elite corporate worker. We're both Homo sapiens, but my rank is different than him. Right, Alan? Come on, tell her. Say that you've got the lowest of lows that suckle on muddy waters and eat dung balls to survive. They are just a temp worker, so you can't help it.
Seriously, disgusting. I'm so annoyed that I have you as my younger brother.
Seriously, I don't know what you did in your previous life to end up having that kind of work. I'm proud of what I do. Oh, don't be so angry, Alan. I'm just saying that because you're my loving brother-in-law. My name is Alan. I have a brother-in-law that works at a large corporate job, and they're always complaining and nagging at me. I'm sure they're going to end up at that subject again.
You two enough. Just so you know, Alan really does put a good amount of money in every month.
You're really such a kind soul.
Huh? I know all about it.
Yeah, we know that you've been supporting Ella with the inheritance from your husband, right?
No, I'm the one that's being supported. Mom, seriously, you don't need to cover for this moron. I'm really not covering for...
You really should feel ashamed about your own mother having to cover for you. You understand? I want you to use the inheritance in case something happens to us, okay?
I haven't used much at all. Most of the time, Alan.
Just leave it to me.
Yeah, if you leave it to Aaron, you don't have to worry about a thing.
We're going to start living here and terminate our lease with the place that we live at now. What?
That's a little abrupt, don't you think? That would really make your life better, wouldn't it? I mean, you're my lovely daughter, and I think he takes care of me, but...
Alan, do you have a sec? Huh? Sure. I was walking out to the car that was in the parking lot. First thing out of his mouth was an insane demand. You want me to get out of the house? We're gonna live there starting next week, so it's a perfect time for you to leave. What are you talking about? For your independence, you know? You're too spoiled and she's too kind to you. I don't think it benefits you two, you know? Uh-huh. You don't even have a girlfriend, do you? Let alone plans for marriage. Yeah. Right? I knew it. You've been living life being cared for by your relatives. You're not a real man. You haven't been polished yet. Things that aren't polished, Alan. Yes? Things that haven't been polished can't shine. What the hell is wrong with this guy? He's annoying and he keeps pushing my buttons. Maybe he's got a point. I'm sorry for being rude, but how much do you make every year? Probably around 140,000. Ah, I guess that number won't make sense to you, huh? I think it's a pretty high number. It's not bad. Sure. All right, we've settled things.
Great job, Aaron. What are you two talking about? Oh, Mom, Alan is gonna be leaving. What?
I work at a corporation, so...
The poor construction worker needs to get the hell out. Are you sure about this, Alan?
Yeah, I think they'll take care of everything now. I've got this! Can you pay for the mortgage too? I've already paid for this month's.
You have a loan? You've been paying these loans, right?
It should be easy for me to pay for it then. Okay, then I'll get ready to leave like you said.
Hurry up! That's so mean.
It's all right, Mom.
Huh?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. You don't have to worry at all, Mom. You're safe now.
A week later, I left the house like I promised. I know for sure that they're gonna be in a world of pain soon. I was actually really pissed about everything. You're gonna be paying for that. I'll make sure of it.
Mom, let's really go to town today. We have to have some expensive sushi or something as a celebration. No, I don't need sushi or anything. Come on, I'm sure he didn't feed you well, right? That's not true.
Let's just go ahead and replace everything. Something that a poor person bought, touched, the soul of the poor person will be there. We can't have that in the house. It's all right. We've got plenty of money.
So yeah, they just keep buying me new things for the house.
I'm sure they're talking about how things that I mess with are all bad juju or something, right?
You even forced me to buy a new wheelchair.
But you loved that wheelchair!
Just kept talking about how it's all torn up and old. It was like an extension of my body. Look at this, it's like a damn Gundam or something. There's a bunch of new features and there's something. And here's the user manual.
That thing is like a thesaurus!
I can't even record things on the DVD player. There's no way I can use this thing.
You want me to help you out?
You sure about that? It would really help me out. I asked them, but Sandra just tells me that she wants me to at least do that on my own. And Aaron just chuckles and laughs. They won't help at all.
I see. Okay, sure. I'll go by later. I went back home in a hurry and started reading the manual with my mom about her wheelchair.
What is this? Head spa? Do they want me to put spaghetti on my head?
No, that's a waste of food. There's this weird rubbery thing that comes out of the head part and it massages your head or something.
What the? That's totally some kind of dirty joke. Why are you being so loud, Alan? More like a loser. You came over without getting permission first? What, you already don't have money? Here to beg? Alan was helping me figure out how to use the wheelchair. Okay, sure. So, How much do you want? I'm sure your main goal is money.
No, I don't need or want money.
I'm sure this all the time, everyday grinding but no pay, constantly broke, good-for-nothing deprived loser is just pretending to be cool. Take it. Made in Homelessville.
No, I live in a pretty good house.
You must have broken into an open house or something, huh? I'm not going to pick you up from the station.
She's not gonna stop this. Whatever.
What a loser. Poor people are always looking and sniffing out money. It's really gross and disgusting.
Oh, hey, sis. Do you have a notepad or something? I couldn't find anything like that around the house.
I want to write down all the functions that I think might be useful to me. Oh, you can put it on the neckbook that I bought recently. Oh, I don't want that crap. I want to go back to the caveman days where we wrote things down. I don't know if we have a memo. Oh, can you use this?
Is this a receipt? It's like a freaking bandage.
Total is $8,800. Sandra, you spent like $4,000 yesterday too, right? You know that $10,000 to someone who's rich is like $1,000. Don't try to talk to me like I'm a regular person. Alan.
Nope, it's fine. Her husband makes $140K a year. Even considering taxes, they could still handle $10K, I guess. Oh, hey, Ellen. You here to beg for stuff? No! You know, I had a chance to see how things were when I moved in. Surely you couldn't have been serious. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
Stop quoting movies.
You left your own mother in a torn up, beat up wheelchair. I can't believe it. From how I see it, it's the same as this. That's just a torture device. That's what you saw in her wheelchair?
But the wheelchair that Aaron bought, it's so high spec. Hey, how much do you think it cost?
I don't know, like $5,000? I don't know why I asked. It's not like you'd understand the value in things. It was $40,000. But $40,000? You could buy a car with that.
It's just $40,000. Freaking temp construction workers. This is the difference in level between you and Aaron.
I'm sorry about this, but you can't stay in this house anymore.
Please go home.
If you want to come inside, you need to go find a job at corporate too. All right, get out. I'm a gentleman. I don't want to raise my voice towards you.
You've got to understand, right? You're just leeching off of Mom, and you can't make her happy.
Yeah, I've got that. You guys take good care of her.
We don't need the likes of you telling us to do that. You should just go out and worry about what you're going to do next. We're not going to help you. Come on, get the hell out.
Okay, but make sure you pay, no matter what. Of course we are. All right, Mom. See you later.
What? There is no later for you.
Oh, here's some money.
Thank you, Alan.
That's how it was decided that I wouldn't be able to go into my parents' house. 2 months later, something would happen. Until it did, I just had to look after Mom. 2 months later, you all don't know what's going to hit you. I'm not gonna do anything to help you either. Trouble Buster! The tick is finally gone.
Seriously, you can't let your guard down around that guy.
But this house is actually pretty incredible. It's very big. My coworkers were surprised when I told them I lived at this house. They were so jealous.
I mean, it helped that Dad was super rich. I was surprised that there was still a mortgage, but I'm sure it's nothing insane.
Yeah, did you already change the title?
Sure did.
Perfect! This house is ours now!
Exactly, we're real celebrities now.
Well, totally normal transition. You've been buying too much stuff recently.
What? You're buying a lot of stuff too.
I mean, yeah.
I haven't spent any money that was too expensive or anything. You're a very important person in a big company.
Yeah!
Aw, I love you.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. We spent $71,000 this month. That wheelchair is really eating into my money. We still gotta pay the car loan off too. I wanted to really show Alan that we're insanely well off, so I kinda went overboard. Elites require elite houses, an elite wife, and elite things. I could not budge on this. Status makes people grow. I think it should be fine considering some low-life construction worker was paying it off. I'll just make the whole thing into payment so I can survive this month. I'm home!
Aaron, we have a problem. This is bad. This is so bad.
What's going on? Calm down.
I can't use any of the credit cards and we don't have any money in our accounts.
What? Why? It's my salary. We should have quite a bit of money.
I don't know.
Let me see. Wait, $5,000? What's going on? The loan is $6,000? Hey, what's going on, Sandra? Why does the loan cost $6,000 a month? How much was left on the loan?
Huh? Only like 900,000.
900?
Dad bought it for like $3 million from a friend, and he's been paying $6,000 every month.
Well, why didn't you tell me that?
Because I thought they were paying it using Dad's inheritance. Even if that wasn't the case, I figured he'd be fine with it.
I literally make $140K a year. You can't do the simple math, you idiot.
What? You're the one that's always saying I have money, you can go buy what you want.
Just shut up! We had to figure out what to do for next month. We're gonna have to pay up to $11K next month. I make $12K a month, so we're fine for now. You haven't bought anything stupid this month, right? Well?
I did go shopping.
How much?
Total of like $4,800, and then I have the $600 card payment. And
There's more?
$3,000 somewhere else, $1,500 somewhere else, and $500 and $300 on different cards.
Why are you using credit cards willy-nilly, you idiot?
You said we have money!
It's not like it just appears out of thin air. We've got to add the $1,400 in credit card payments to the $11K. We've got $12.4K in loans.
What do we do?
And the loans are all revolving payments, which means we almost never actually pay it off. We're done! We're done! The two insane people decided they couldn't live life off that kind of loan, so they sold their car, sold Mom's wheelchair, without her permission. They sold all of the insanely expensive things they bought, too. It was a decent sum of money, and they tried to use that to live, but...
I can't believe how celeb you look, ma'am. Please hold back the celeb aura. I cannot even look you in the eye with how celeb you are. Really? You think so? I like all of the clothes I have on right now.
They ended up succumbing to their greed. I'm gonna have my birthday and I want to be number one, so please help me out, Sandra. You're the only person I can count on.
Sure, leave it to me.
She ended up spending all the money that she got from selling the things to this one bar worker. Aaron wasn't doing better. Set A, set B. This is stupid. I live in the big city. I make big money. I don't want to eat this $5 meal set that regular idiots buy. I'm going to eat the expensive Japanese cuisine as usual.
That'll be $20.
Cash, please. Sandra has to have learned from last month, right? I didn't use as much as she did last month. This is fine. 2 months later, due date for the loan payments. Hey, Aaron, Sandra, give us the money. We see your electricity is on, so we know that you're there. Damn it. There are already other people here? Yeah, you too? Oh, you too? Seems like everyone wants their money back. What's going on? Hey, get the money back. I know you hear us. Seriously, enough hiding.
How? Why?
It's your fault. If you didn't take out loans from some loan sharks.
You took out loans too?
Come on, hurry up. You live in a nice house like this. You should be able to pay back, no problem.
Now is not the time to be fighting here.
True.
Oh?
You idiot. This line is so long. Wait, what the hell?
Helen, please come back.
Help us! Help you with what?
Well, we've got about $400,000 in loans.
I see. I'm not bragging right now, Alan. Dum-da-dum-dum-dum. Dum-da-dum-dum-dum.
Stop humming dumb over and over.
Out of the $400K in debt, it's mostly revolving payments and loan sharks. I think I only took out like $500 for them. Yeah, that's what they do.
I told them not to spend so much money time and time again. Please save us. We need you. Even if you make $50,000 a year, we could use anyone's income right now.
Come on! If you help us and we pay off this debt, we will repay you! I'll even talk to my corporate position.
I don't think that's a bad idea. Alan, just say yes.
No, I don't want that. I don't make any more money and I gotta work a different job? Just sounds like a pain in the butt.
Huh?
What does that mean?
Alan makes $140,000 a year too.
Whoa, what?
$140,000?
You're lying! You work a low-life construction job! Yeah, I work construction, but I'm literally the on-site chief and the CEO of the company. The CEO?
You're lying.
No. But I mean, think about it. How am I gonna pay off the $6,000 every month? I know, what a surprise. I made as much as Aaron did, but I wasn't like him. I just saved my money. Aaron, on the other hand, spent money left and right and was drowning in debt. Seriously, that's the only difference.
Okay then, Mr. CEO man, help us out. Come back and pay.
Definitely a resounding no. I told you to pay.
You changed the title of the house too. He has no obligation to pay it at all.
How do you?
The housing offices had to call to confirm that I was okay with it. You think I wouldn't notice? I mean, I didn't like the house anyway, so I agreed to it.
I was only paying for it because it was hers. There they are! Ah! We're an elite couple! Where do we go wrong? Because you keep calling yourself elite. If you just had a reasonable life, you'd be having a lot of fun right now. Oh, hey, it's Green.
Yep.
Afterwards, they were being chased by the loan sharks. They tried to sell the house, but there was still plenty of loan left to pay and the land price had dropped, so no one wanted to buy. They gave up. They had to pay $6,000 a month for this massive house and they were being chased by revolving payments, along with insanely high interest rate loan sharks. Most of the debt that they accrued was due to personal spending, so they couldn't claim bankruptcy. They ended up embezzling company money, a little over $500,000, and they were arrested. Now they're both living behind bars. As for us, hey mom, this is my girlfriend, Helen.
My favorite place to be is between two train carts. I'm Helen. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Wow, you seem interesting. How did you manage to make this beautiful girl yours?
I started living alone and I found Helen pretty quickly. Then we got married and even had a kid named Susan that we were able to show to mom. There are things you can't buy with money. I don't think you could have made mom as happy as she is with money. Trouble Busters!